Alright, and we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. Says we are. Yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone. Ace here. Welcome to the live stream. I'm joined today with returning guest Nathan X2000.
Thank you for having me on as this continuation of last time.
Yep, thank you for being on. Hopefully today we will not have the same issues that we had last time. And to make sure of that, we're going to avoid discussing some of the stuff we were talking about last time because it's not comic book related, A, and B, well, we know what happened last time. She says, hello there, hope everyone is doing well. Yep, so far so good, actually. So, yeah, we are back on Star Wars The High Republic, The Blade. And let me double check, make sure that no new issues have come out. Nope, so we are good to go on this. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Jedi Porter Ingle, master of the lightsaber, earning him the label of the Blade of Bardora, and his sister Barash are tasked with breaking a siege between factions and ending a conflict in the Tammuz sector. But the more time Porter and Barash spend on Gansavor, planet of knives, the less they can trust their instincts. While Barash tends to the royals, Porter attempts to quell the war with words, but when faced with hostility, he ignites his lightsaber. Siege says, I'm going in blind without context. So this is actually this has been a surprisingly good comic book so far. This is
decent.
Yeah,
compared to everything else.
Compared to everything else, this is solid gold as far as High Republic is concerned. They have actually managed to make a High Republic comic that has so far been consistently decent. And the secret to this? There is no Kevin Scott and there is no Daniel Jose Older. So that's 2 instant gold stars right there. Anyways, let's go ahead and see if this trend continues, shall we? The Nomad Plains. I didn't catch your name, Jedi. Porter Ingle. Well, Master Ingle, there's something you should know. I've fought members of your order before. Brave knights sent out to bring peace to the galaxy. Some never came home, they just vanished. The reason is me. I'm a Jedi killer, and everyone in my army knows it. That's why they're watching. It's why they're excited. They know what's about to happen. Is that so, General Vyse? Then I have 2 things to say. First, your name. I will never forget. No matter what happens here, even if you escape, your name I will always remember, General Vyse. And second, you may have fought members of my order, but you have never fought me. You see this metal laced through my spear and armor, Beskar? I'm not afraid of your lightsaber, Jedi. Uh-huh. Shing, shing, shing. Perhaps you have killed Jedi, General Vyse, but I will not answer murder with murder. That said, what happens next is your choice. Call off your forces in the bombardment or do not. That is the choice you make now. But know this, I will not allow anyone else to die. That Master Ingle. What? Is good to know. What? No! You want to voice the mercenaries here?
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah. Grenade! But she's on our side.
Ugh. A fair attempt, General Vyse, but we're not done yet. Firevale, the Royal Palace. Alright, you want to voice this character?
Yeah, I was there last time.
Alright.
Hang on, is there a speaker when she calling her mother? Oh, wait, anyway. Mother, we must signal to the Bethunians that we will open the gates. It is the only way to ensure a ceasefire and allow us room to negotiate.
And were you voicing the mom as well, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Your solution to a foreign nation attacking our city is to give them our city, Colden? Fuck it, I'll voice the dude as well.
Yeah.
When the Bethunians break through our gates, they will pour through. The mercenaries' blood is up. They will plunder and murder. But if we tell them we will open the gates, things will settle. We can communicate with them as equals. If I open the gates, I will be forced to abdicate. No ruler could retain power after such a... It will not come to that, Queen CIARAN. Even now, Porter Engel is on the battlefield. I know the strategy he is using. He is focused on destroying the mercenaries' heavy cannons, simultaneously reducing the greatest threat and making it costly for them to remain. Mercenaries care about credits. Porter will show them there is no profit in remaining here, only loss.
I mean, that's not a bad strategy, all things considered.
Yeah, they've got them at both ends at this point.
Mm-hmm. Retarget some of the heavy cannons. I want more firing solutions that go over the wall into the city itself.
But, General Weiss, that will destroy the city.
Yes, Field Marshal Tozen, and then my people will go in and search its ruins for every bit of treasure we can find.
That's not what I hired you to do. I need Firevale's infrastructure intact. I cannot allow that.
You know what's nice about this planet, Tozen? Kansava isn't connected to the Galactic Communications Network. What happens here stays here. No one will ever know we came at all. If anything, they will blame you. All we have to do is kill everyone. Looks like we're unemployed, friends. All the more reason to get those gates down, double the rate of fire.
The absolute double cross.
Yeah.
Because a mercenary trusting a mercenary is definitely gonna fucking go down well.
Yeah. Kroom.
Wait, what the fuck is that? Is that a force shield?
No, he's got another...
Or does he just spit? Oh, shit. Sorry, like from the way it looks like he just, like, put his hand forward and, like, he's, like, stretched out a force shield. He doesn't look like he's spinning another lightsaber.
He must be using the force to spin it, so...
Yes. Mother, please, this has to stop. Get the population into the mines. Better to risk a cave-in than burning alive.
Yes, my queen. Why are my people doing this? This isn't... Zzz.
Princess.
Field Marshal Tozen, what's happening? Why are you bombarding the Firevale? That's not...
Treachery, my princess. Treachery.
That's still
The mercenary, General Weiss, she has taken control. She's going to destroy Firevale and plunder its ashes.
But no, that wasn't the plan. We hired them to work for us, to help us if we needed an extra show of strength. They're not supposed to... Tozen, what are we going to do?
My apologies, Princess. Field Marshal Tozen has terminated the call. I believe it was inadvertent, a result of the fact that he is now dead. I fucking love droids and how blunt they are. Oh, they're brilliant. Princess. You are troubled. I sense it. Tell me the problem. I will listen. Perhaps I can help. I will try.
We just wanted our chance. The Queen, she's never going to give Holden a chance to rule, and she's holding the city back. This planet back, so we
By the light. And I am a fool. Queen Kran, we must speak.
Siege says attrition is a strategy made easier by the enemy killing one another, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
Blunt lol. Alright.
What is it, Master Jedi? What could possibly be more important than standing vigil as my city dies?
The reason, Queen Kiran?
What? Speak plainly, Jedi. We know the reason. The Bethunian aggressors. No. Prince Colden, your wife, told me the truth.
My love.
My love.
Oh wait, that was.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Yeah. I'm voicing the dude. My love, Sakatra. What is this Jedi talking about?
You know, Colden. You know, we did all this, and now it's all out of control.
You little. Ah! Mother, no. Fucking psycho bitch.
To be fair,
Yeah,
this woman
I was thinking
just
actually.
bring her entire city under attack by mercenaries that's going to kill everyone.
No, Your Majesty. This is not the way. I was betrayed by my own blood and his cursed wife. How dare you prevent me from addressing this wrong in the traditional manner, Jedi? This is the planet of knives. Only knives will answer. For the sake of Sakatra and Colden's child, Your Majesty, it has wronged no one. Child? But we were waiting until the solstice to consummate our... There cannot be a child.
Yes, my love, but of course, but I thought if the Jedi believed I was pregnant, she would be more likely to help us, so I...
Oh no, what the fuck is this Star Wars Jerry Springer?
You are not
What
the
do you mean, a
father,
pig, my love? Just fucking bunch of Bothan spies and like the crowd just going, woo!
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
The fucking cantina band just playing the outro.
Sakara, you are not the father.
Just hearing a bunch of beeping and running around the stage like they're hitting each other, security guards pulling them back.
Yeah.
Do you want me to voice the red dude?
Yep.
Don't let him near the cannon. You can't destroy it if you can't get close.
As if I need to get close.
What has he? Get back! Get back!
Almost a shame. I liked that lightsaber.
Oh yeah, that's you. It's the princess.
Valiant warriors of Bethune, I am safe, I am unharmed, and now as your princess I give you this command. You must end the attack. You have been lied to. Marshal Tozin is dead. The attack on Firevale and its people was ordered by the mercenary general. It's not in the interest of Bethune to destroy the city. The mercenaries murdered your leader and seek to plunder Fireville to take its riches for themselves. We have our differences with the people of Fireville, but we are all people of this world. We are all of the planet of knives. Now, my people, citizens of Bethune, take your blades and show these thieving, treacherous outsiders the one great truth that unites us all. Choices cut. Mercenaries are looking, this can't be good.
Yeah. Just, time for a free-for-all.
Well, would you look at that?
Death to these mercenary scum.
Show them the blades! The edge of our blades!
For Gunsevor.
For the princess!
Ah.
Hey! Ugh.
Between Porter, and your people, and the remaining Firevale defences, the mercenaries will soon choose to leave rather than take further losses.
Yes, I see that. This was the right thing to do.
No, Princess. The right thing to do would have been to not lie in the first place. Every person who dies down there or in the city can be laid at the feet of you and your husband. You are responsible for all of this. But then, so am I.
All right, Porter, focus. You can end this now. The force is with me. I am not alone. Shh. This just tipped over. No profit in it anymore. Give the order, we're pulling out. But let's kill as many of these idiots as we can as we go. All of them, if we can. The fewer witnesses, the better.
Into the ships quickly. Anyone not aboard, when we leave, will be left behind.
It's done, sister. They're leaving. I'm done too. Not even sure I can lift my arms. There you are, Porter Ingle. Maybe I didn't kill you the first time, Jedi, but I believe in second chances.
It's a very flashy panel. I like the design.
Indeed. Hello, sister.
Hello, brother. We need to talk.
Siege says this planet is pretty ruthless. Yes, it is. That's
Well,
been
I mean-
a reoccurring theme throughout the entire comic so far, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you expect from a planet that calls itself the Planet of Knives?
Mm-hmm.
The prince and princess had planned to force Queen CIARAN to abdicate, at which point Prince Colden would step in to negotiate a pre-planned truce with Bethune. He'd take the throne and then bring Bethune into the trade distribution of that mineral they mine here, Baudraxite. They didn't expect the envoy in the capital to call us, and once we arrived, they began to panic. Things escalated beyond their control.
So, the usual sort of ugliness.
Ugly is the word. This is a dark world.
Yes, but we did our job. We ended the siege, protected the light as best as we could. The rest, well, hopefully they'll choose peaceful ways to move past all of this. We should return to the capital, so we're ready when the Pathfinders swing back to pick us up. I'm sure there's more work for us to do. Barash?
I'm not going with you, Porter.
What are you talking about?
This is my fault, Porter. I told you to escalate, to confront the mercenaries directly. I did that because I believed what Princess Sakatra told me. A story about a young family in trouble, a child in danger of being taken from her parents. I did not listen to the Force. I listened to myself. My own history clouded my vision. I was certain, and I was wrong. And now so many are dead. You, my brother, were directly involved. I told you to get involved. I cannot trust myself. I cannot allow you or any other Jedi to trust me. Not until I know I'm hearing the Force clearly again. I will go.
You're leaving the Order.
No, brother, I am still a Jedi and always will be. But until I regain my certainty, I must listen. I will take no action on behalf of the Order.
But you and I don't work if we're apart, Barash. I can't... I'm not.
You are, and you will be. Remember, you are not alone.
Coruscant, the Jedi Temple. Barash Sylvian has taken a vow. She remains in the Order, but has chosen to remove herself from our work until she is certain she understands what the Force wants her to do.
Why did she do this? But Ash's connection to the Force has never seemed tenuous.
And where has she gone? She is not responsible. She is not responding to our attempts to communicate with her. I do not know where she is. Everything I know is in my report. I'm not sure I understand it all myself. Barash is a very special person. I think she just became uncertain.
Thank you for your report, Porter. We believe it is in your own best interest to be sent back out into the galaxy as soon as possible. There is a situation brewing on Bardota, where your skills may be of great use.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Porter Ingle will return in the Broken Blade. So
That's a sick final frame.
Yes, it is. And okay, so this story actually had consequences to it. It sets up a sequel that I honestly will have to admit I'm kind of curious to see where it goes.
They actually had a decent setup in a modern day Star Wars story. Tell me it ain't so.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking hell, I'm actually excited for the new issue of the Blade.
Agreed. This actually seems like it is actually looking like it might be a good comic. I mean, the Blade itself is, I would actually say, since this is clearly the end of it, I would have to say the Blade is actually worth reading.
Yeah?
It's got me genuinely interested in seeing what happens next. The characters, they work well. There's actual consequences in the story. The plot is actually reasonably well done. The characters, their actions make sense. I know it sounds all basic, but you have to keep in mind this is the High Republic.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, the start as well, it keeps teasing his name as the Blade of Bardota. Mm-hmm. But we don't know how he gets the name yet, and the next issue will be seeing him going to Bardota, and not only that, we're actually at least I am slightly invested in Barash as well, in terms of how she's going to play into the story now that she's essentially not returning any of the Jedi Order's text messages.
Dark Design says, just like that, a Jedi falls to the dark side. I don't know. She might not. Who knows at this point?
Who, Barash?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That would be an interesting plot twist if they actually did that. Salon the Lich says, I see Hellboy and Lobo's baby talking with Yoda.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, what more is there really to say other than this comic is actually pretty good and definitely worth reading? It's strange, I know, but we are actually at the point where we've found a good one.
I'm having second thoughts about the whole Barash turn into the Sith, because I'm gonna be honest, as cliche as it is, I'm kind of getting sick of that storyline. Do you know, where like one goes to like the Jedi and preaches, truth and the light, and then the opposing person that we've known throughout the entire series then goes to, the dark side, because it's a fucking tired ass storyline. I'm gonna be honest.
Fair enough. But anyways, I do think, though, what they've shown here so far is definitely pretty solid, so I am actually interested to see what happens in the next one. I'm going to have to do a review where I say that, yes, this comic book series, The Blade, is actually a High Republic comic book series that's actually good. And, I mean, it's a short story. It's only 4 issues, so it's pretty easy to get into either way, I'd say. Siege agrees on that. Glad to hear it. So, yeah, is there anything else you'd like to add to this?
Honestly, no, we've pretty much covered everything, as long as Kevin Scott and that other person that you mentioned, what was his name?
Daniel Jose Older.
Daniel Jose, as long as they keep the grubby fucking fingers off of this comic, then hopefully it'll have a decent ending and it'll be a nice little story in the canon.
Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't...
If I see either name on the next issue, like if I get baited and switched, because he goes, oh, here's a nice little comic, and our names are not attached, we'll just wait until you really like it, and then we'll start contributing, and then you'll be really pissed.
You mean kind of like what they did to the manga, where they had one person write the first volume of the manga, and then the second was Daniel Jose Older.
Yes. Like, look, guys, I'm contributing. Woo.
The entire second volume was just a giant holding pattern, too. That's the worst part. All he did throughout the entire thing was, hey, let's go over here. Hey, let's then go over here. Hey, let's go.
Road trip.
Yeah. Anyways, so hopefully they don't do that with the Broken Blade. Hopefully this remains under, I think it was Charles Soule was the guy that, yeah. So it's the same guy that did Eye of the Storm, which is, the Eye of the Storm previously was the best Star Wars High Republic comic. Not saying very much. It was, the first part of the first issue was okay, but but most other stuff is where it started to fall apart there. This, though, remained consistently good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't really have much more to say about this one. Other than I'm, like I said, looking forward to the Broken Blade and seeing what happens there. But, yeah, I think that's a good time to go ahead and call it, unless you got anything else to add.
Nope, that's it.
All right, so, yeah, we'll go ahead and call it. So, yeah, this has been Ace.
And this has been Nathan X2000. Thank you for having me on again.
Thank you for being on again. And until next time, yeah, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.